Scorpios, how you doing? This is going to be your bonus read for January. It's going to be in gratitude because you guys came in at over 7,000 views this month. Thank you so much for your views. That is going to allow you to have an extra bonus reading at the end of this month. So this is for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for contacting me for private readings and for coming running whenever I need you. I really, really appreciate that. So this reading is going to be a reading about your person. And I am going to be doing readings about your person for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter today for Scorpio. Anytime that I see that there's over 1,000 views on a video, there's going to be a bonus video. So for that sign. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Scorpio. Please, for their person. What is their person thinking about them? Is their person coming toward them? Is their person thinking about them? Wondering about them? After a break in communication, I feel that that person is going to be coming in. I feel like the Scorpio I'm going to be speaking to might be someone who was maybe ghosted, didn't really get a closure, didn't really get closure to the thing that went on, whatever that thing was. I'm not sure what it was, but I am going to ask for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Scorpio for their person, please. I'm just going to cut. All right, so the first card that I draw is the overall energy for the reading, and then we're going to go forward like we usually do, okay? So it could be someone who is like who has the energy of the King of Cups. And King of Cups is really emotional, very, very, you know what? I'm hearing, the word I'm hearing, and I'm going to use it because I'm hearing it, is needy, is what I'm hearing. So that person is really needy, whoever it is. Whether it's male or female, they have the energy of the King of Cups. The King of Cups, although being a business owner, still is very emotional, deeply emotional. So that person might be really good to have a good conversation with because they can stretch emotionally deep to get the information that you need out of them. So they're really good talkers. They're really good at bringing you into their world. This person seems a bit needy though, so they might be someone who just doesn't want you to go out on your own, doesn't really want you to have a girls' night out or a guy's night out, something like that. That person feels a little bit insecure, perhaps. Dropped one on the floor, guys, of course. Hang on. Gotta get them. They're under the table. There we go. All right. All right. So as I was saying, this person seems a bit needy. I'm just going to get 4 more cards here. Well, there'll be an age difference. So the person is older than you, or you are older than them. There's some young energies here, some beginner energies. So I do see that that's why I think that the King of Cups is a good talker, because I think he has some sword energy as well to share. So the Page of Swords is someone who is he's the really good investigator of the tarot. So anything that you're not telling your King of Swords, he or she, whoever has that energy, is going to be investigating. So Facebook, all the places you would go, and Instagram, anything that you use in terms of a social media app, that person, if they're on that app, might be watching when your messages come in, that kind of thing. And that's what I mean by needy. So they're almost to the point where they're obsessed with you a little bit. But they do want a new start, and that's why they are investigating you. They're wondering if you're a good investment. So, yeah, the Page of Swords usually wants to talk to you. So talk to you about perhaps the things that they found out about you. And when they found those things out about you, that made them want the new start. They are also, though, very remedial in their passion. So it could be someone who is very young and very passionate. It could also be someone who's young in love and passionate. So your new start could be a passionate start. Maybe you're the younger person who's having a passionate start, or you just know somebody who is helping stoke the fires of your passion, whether that be in love, in relationship, in marriage, whatever it is, your passion, your work maybe. So they're helping stoke this new start by pumping up your passion. I think you've been waiting for this for a while. You've been waiting for this person to come along and be your cheerleader, and you've been waiting for a while for this. And so when they do finally come toward you and tell you everything that they know and everything that they've seen and they've been watching, I think this is going to be a good fit. So whether this is a job or this is a person, but I think it is a person, that this person has also been waiting a while. Their passions have been on hold while they waited for you and the King of Cups to sort things out. I believe the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords are two different people, and that the Fool is attached to the Page of Wands, so attached to the passionate new love. And I believe that this is something you've both been waiting for a while. I see the Three of Wands is here as well. Underneath the deck was the Hierophant. Could possibly be heading toward love, towards a stable relationship. The Hierophant is always about doing what's right. So perhaps it's something that the two of you are going to conquer together. Righting a wrong, perhaps. Let's see what's in the current energies here for your person. Your person could be a fire sign, could be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Could also be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Could also be a water sign. Just like you, a Scorpio, or also a Pisces or a Cancer. The Fool is the card of Aries. So, all right, let's take a look here. Energy for your person, about your person in the current energies. All right, so I do see that the first thing that comes along is maybe your person was feeling a little bit closed off up till now. So scared to get hurt. I do see the Four of Coins is here. Doesn't really want to share money, doesn't really want to share love. Feels as though that both of those things are going to be squandered or taken advantage of if he or she does open up to love. They feel as though they're going to get hurt, and that's why there is a pentacle at his heart. It's a hard thing, right? And he's protecting his heart. This looks like it's a good potential for partnership, though. So this could, again, be in work, but you could work with someone who you think might be a good partner for you that's just not open to you right now. I have a feeling if this person's not open to you, it's because they're actually in a relationship that they're trying to get out of right now. So it would be somebody who is, no, they're not married. Nope, they're in a union of some kind. They're, yeah, I'm hearing common law. So yeah, so you're living together. You have been for a long time, but it's not going anywhere, and it's time for a new partnership. You're scared to get hurt, but it is time for a new partnership, because I think that there have been arguments going on. The Five of Swords, it can be about external arguments as well as external, but I have a feeling that this might be more, you know, I feel like it's both. I feel like you're fighting with yourself as to whether you should stay in the relationship or not. And I feel as though that you want to leave the relationship, but that it really won't be a win. It really won't be a win for you. It won't be a victory, because, you know, all things are going to be broken. And if there are children in this union, then, you know, more people than not are going to get hurt. I see the King of Swords here, though, so you do have to speak your mind. You need to speak up. You need to be wise with your words. You need to You know, if you need to read about it, how to say it, what to do next, then there are so many resources online on YouTube. How do you break up with somebody? How do you, you know, maybe it's resources and money we're looking at here. Maybe it's that this person that you're in the union with won't share their funds, or the person that you're headed for won't share their funds, won't share their funds, won't share their love. I have a feeling that that's happening in the partnership right now, though. And that there is lots of arguing over it. I do believe that you need to speak your mind. You need to speak up. The King of Swords is about an energy of being educated when you speak. Because you don't speak a whole lot, people will usually listen when it's time for you to speak up. So I think you should choose your words carefully. Make sure you choose them with wisdom and forethought. And then tell your person that it's time you need to go. This person is financially stable. They do have a coin to give away. Sometimes the King of Pentacles is looking for a mate. He is the king, so he owns his own business. He knows what he has to do in order to keep the business afloat. He is financially stable. He is someone who can offer you abundance. And if he doesn't have it now, probably does because he's a king, then he's going to come into it really, really soon. So if you're having a passionate connection with someone who may be in a king status, that could be the person. They could be an earth sign. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Of course, you know what? All of the zodiacs are represented here. There isn't anything that isn't represented here, so I can't really be specific about it. I do know that your person, though, I think your person is either going through financial strife or just coming out of financial strife. I feel as though that might be, the reason might be is because he has started a business or she has started a business, and it's just going to take time for that, for the money to start rolling in. So if you are not going to hang around, if you are going to break that relationship, then I suggest that you start to speak up, because this energy, this king energy is hanging out here. I don't know if that's the person that you're with, or I think that's the person that's coming towards you, actually, is the stable pentacle energy coming towards you. Yeah, it is. It is that stable pentacle energy. I do see the King of Wands here, though. So just be aware that the King of Wands, the energy of the King of Wands. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a king, you guys. We're not reading gender, we're reading energies. And if it's the energy of the King of Wands, he is, you know, a masculine energy. And it's okay, because we all have masculine and feminine energies. Some of us are more, you know, some of us lean towards feminine, some of us lean toward masculine. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, we'll have both. So this king, he is all about the passion. So he's going to come in for the passion first to see if it's a viable relationship in terms of passion. But he is going to come back later on. So he's not necessarily a player. He's not. He is the guy who has passion at the top of his agenda, and he needs to be passionate about you. He needs to be passionate about work, about love, about play. Everything he does, he has passion for. So he's probably going to come in for the passion first. The thing is that he is in a king status. Oh, I'm sorry, no, that's the knight. That's not the king. I always think the KN is the king. It is the knight. So he is a knight that does come in and may stay just for the passion, because he is the knight and he's not at a king status. What I do see here, though, is that there is a Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. So this person, who may be an earth sign, is your mate. They may have the energy of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so business-minded, all about the money, about their pentacles, saving money, they'd be financially stable, and that kind of thing. So I do see that there are a couple of bookends here, which could indicate that there is a soulmate connection. The thing is that you're scared. You have fear because you can't see everything in the future. Aren't we all? It's okay to be scared. It's okay to tread carefully, like the Knight of Pentacles. It's okay to be careful, like the Knight of Pentacles. It's okay to not being able to see everything in the future, not making those decisions yet. You can make the decisions that are right here and now, and you can move slowly like the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is moving slowly anyway, so you've got your time to figure out what you're going to do. The Knight of Pentacles is slow moving because he's an earth sign. he or she, and because they feel a heavy responsibility to bring the pentacle in. So they're very reliable, very dependable, and they are going to, when they make their decision, they put their eye on the prize, that's it. They're just going to go and get it, no matter how long it takes to get there. They're just going to go and get it anyway. Under the deck, ooh, the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. Beautiful. This card is by this deck is by Ciro Marchetti, by the way, and it is the Tarot Grand Luxe, and I just love it. All right, we need 3 more cards about your person, Scorpio. 3 more cards for Scorpio's person, please. All right, so the wow. So your person, it has the energy of the Emperor. The Emperor is an Aries, and the Emperor is about taking charge. So taking charge of this whole situation, about getting you in their life, they're serious. This is serious business. This is a person who is the CEO, CFO. He is the president. He is the guy who makes a lot of decisions that trickle down from him, impacts a lot of lives. He's the advisor to the kings. He has the knowledge of all the kings. So he's the person who takes control and makes sure that everything goes smoothly. So this person is coming for you, and this energy is coming for you. And so when this person does get to you, they're going to be hard to turn down. So don't be blinded by passion. Don't be blinded by the passion. Don't be blinded by the cute boy or the cute girl. This person has intended, though, when an Aries makes up their mind, they just make up their mind. Or if they are carrying this energy, the Emperor energy, they will get what they want. So you just need to be aware. This could be someone that you met at work. This is the 8 of Pentacles. Could be someone that you met in the workplace. This could be someone that you just really love to watch, enjoy what they do. So if they're the business owner, or if they are the person who is in upper middle management at work, they just love what they do, and you love to watch them love what they do. So this person is very into what they're doing here. Someone at their workplace probably notices that they're really great at what they do. So this person does have the potential to be your Emperor. This also, by the way, is a pentacle, which is the same as your soulmate, which is the same as your knight. So this is all about the pentacles. It's all about self-mastery as well. So this could be something that you are in the middle of doing, something that's self-mastery related. And here's the king. Remember I was talking about the king, and the king shall appear. There he is, the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is not really the player. He's a guy who is really passionate. So he's going to come in for the passion first. He's going to measure that. And if he feels as though it's going to be a passionate enough connection, then he's going to go forward and look for a possible relationship. Be careful though, because there is a 7 of Swords on deck here. So remember I said about this guy here, just be careful with what you wish for, because you could be wishing for the passion and not necessarily for the king or the Emperor. So, and there could be a little bit of deceit in the background. Remember this, this card here, where is it? The Moon card, right? The Moon card came out and said that there may be some secrets you don't know about. Make sure that you know this person fairly well before you get into a committed relationship, because this is a hard job. Being the Emperor is not an easy job. And when the Emperor gets on his head, he can be hard to deal with. He can be a force to be reckoned with. All right, so just letting you know that there could be some deception. Maybe someone's not telling you the whole truth about how they feel about you. Maybe someone is just outright lying because they're in another relationship. I feel that the person I'm speaking with is waiting on someone who is possibly in another relationship, and you're waiting for them to just take control of this whole thing and be done with it. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for their person. There it is. 1 more, please. All right, there we go. Second confirmation that this is a love story. This is the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is all about you know, someone from the past, someone from your childhood, someone that you knew before, maybe someone that you started that you thought would bloom into a relationship, but it didn't because that person, you know, they backed away because they knew that either you were in a relationship or they were in a relationship. This is the soulmate card, though. The Six of Cups is the soulmate card. And it may have been a little painful at first because you may have thought, oh, that person is perfect for me, but he's married or she's married. And then that would have thrown you into the, oh, you know, I wish differently. I wish differently. So I feel, though, that your person has their eye on the prize. I don't think they're going to miss the opportunity this time, Scorpio. So if they do come towards you, it's because they've been, you know, hanging out as the Page of Swords, watching you, seeing your relationship maybe not survive the test of time, and they're just waiting to come in on you here. But I have a feeling that with this Four of Cups, that look how closely he's watching that. I don't think he's going to miss the opportunity this time. I feel like he did miss the opportunity way back when, or she. This energy, I don't think that this person is gonna waste time anymore. I don't think that they're going to give this a second chance to get away. The bottom of here is the Six of Wands, which indicates victory. The next card is the Eight of Wands, which indicates things are going really quick, and then that someone is coming to see you, or that you're moving to calmer waters. So things are moving along for you, Scorpio. I have a feeling that the person that you're waiting on is someone who might have been married or in a union with somebody else, and that you had backed off, and that you are waiting for that union to, what's the word I'm looking for, to break down before you decide that you're going to take this person seriously when they come in as the Page of Passion. And they are going to come in as the Page, but they're going to end up in an Emperor status. So this person, you may just have to ride it out with them. And just remember that to use your powers of meditation and your powers of manifestation, because you can manifest this. You can if you want to. All right, that's your bonus for the month. Thank you so much again for all of your lovely emails and coming running every time I need you, and always, you know, having a great view count. I really depend on you for, you know, to keep this channel open and alive, and you guys are doing it almost all single-handedly. I really, really appreciate you all. So thank you so much, and have the good rest of your January.